I just want to touch on pain and pain in the body.
Mhm.
Do you think it can be a positive thing?
Yes, for sure, because pain is always going to lead you to the healing that you need, and as I was saying before, physical pain, yeah, physical pain is just the body trying to get your attention, you know. There's if have you heard of, were you the one asking me about Dr. John Sarno and this healing back pain and all that stuff? Yeah, his book called Healing Back Pain and the Mind Body Connection. His whole theory, which I totally love, and he fought against his whole life against a lot of Western medicine doctors and psychotherapists and stuff. But he said, he worked with tons of people with chronic pain, and basically he would teach them this theory, and they would start to get better. And the theory was, the brain, every person's brain has a benevolent protective mechanism in it that, if he talked quite a bit about rage, that if we start to feel rage, but I believe it can be any intense negative emotion, that the brain will send a signal to some, whatever your weak link is in your body, say it's your low back, we'll send a signal to your low back and say, oh, like there's some pain here. So it draws your attention there to help you avoid that rage that, could lead to whatever. And so that was a huge, I loved learning about his work. And I really dove into it too when I had a lower back injury, I remember, many years ago. And just because it's like, when you have physical pain, it's so easy for the mind to be like, oh God, like I have this pain. This means I'm not going to be able to do this. I can't do this anymore. Oh my gosh, down the road, it means like, this is going to be really hard. And like, da, 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 all these things. Right. And so that's just the mind like looping, like, and creating like a totally negative experience, or you should say like creating a meaning to like one sensation you're having in the body, when really it's like, oh, if we could just, okay, stop, realize what's happening in the mind, and just go directly into the physical pain, directly into, the emotional pain or the discomfort, and where are you holding that in the body, and like put your full presence on that. That's actually what gets the energy to move. Because when we don't do that, the energy stays stuck in the body. And yeah, it just stays stuck and stagnant in the body. When we mentally check out, we dissociate, it just stays stuck in the body. And so full presence really is what's needed, and like a willingness to go into what's uncomfortable and painful.
Yeah, that can be the challenging part, definitely.